Hi everyone, and thanks for listening in. Today we are going to learn how to use the National Geographic Magazine Virtual Library database. This database gives you access to complete digital reproductions of every single print issue of National Geographic magazine since 1888. You can view every page and photo, even the ads. You can search within pages, within different issues, you can search for images, and all sorts of different things. It's actually pretty simple to use. First of all, you want to go to the Lethbridge Public Library website at www.lethlib.ca. Once you're on the homepage, on the top of the screen, you can see this bar that has digital content. You want to click on that. That takes you to a page with all of the databases that the Lethbridge Public Library has subscribed to. You can see that there's quite a few. Up top here, they have links to some of the databases that they're highlighting. And if you scroll down, you can see the links to every single database. We're going to go down to the magazines and newspaper list. In this list, you can see there's a variety of different databases. We want to click on the National Geographic Magazine Virtual Library. When you click on the title, it gives you a bit of a description about the database. And then there's a link below that description to the National Geographic Virtual Library. We're going to click on that. So it opens a new window, and in that window you have the database. So as it loads, you can see some different options here. Here they've highlighted some different topics. If you scroll down, again, they have more highlighted issues. And they have some options here for what you can do. So you can use this database without creating an account, but if you create an account, you have a few more options for using it. So let's start by doing that. You're going to click on Sign In up on the top in the middle here. Now, if this is your first time, you're going to want to create an account. You can see that option right here. When you click Create Account, all you have to do is enter some basic information, your name, your email address, a password that you create, and a security question. You can click here on the license agreement to see what you're agreeing to. And once you've filled in all that information, you click I accept. I already have an account, so I'm going to cancel this and log in with my account. Once you've created an account, this is what you'll do each time you return to the database. So let's sign in. And as it loads here, there we go. So now you can see it says, "Welcome Kimberly," because I'm signed in. So let's explore some different things we can do with this database. If you want to just browse and look through different issues, if you click on Browse Magazines here, it comes up with all the covers that you can take a look at. So once this page loads, you can see in reverse chronological order all the covers from May 2013. And as you scroll down, it loads more and more back to the first issue from 1888. So let's say we wanted to look at the December 2012 issue because that cover caught our eye. If you click on the issue, it loads the magazine. And you can see up top here, it lets you know which one you're looking at. So we're looking at December 2012, volume 222. Issue 6. And there we go, we have the cover. So now we can actually look through the magazine. Let's go to this button here, which moves the magazine into full screen so we can see it a bit larger. You have a few options up top. I'm going to use this button here to zoom out so I can see the whole magazine without having to scroll down. So I'll zoom out a couple times. This is probably pretty small for looking at, but it'll do for this demonstration. If you wanted to zoom in, you would use this magnifying glass here with the plus sign. To turn the page, you use the arrow up top here. So let's scroll through. You can see there's ads, there's a table of content, and as you scroll through, you can look through the whole magazine. One of the nice options is the ability to print a page by clicking on this button here. We're not going to do that at the moment, so let's exit our full screen by picking the button in the top right-hand corner, and you can see we're back to the screen we were on before. So there's some options here on the right-hand side. You can search within the issue by typing in a term. Let's say we wanted to search for trees. So you type it in, hit enter or hit the magnifying glass. And as it searches, it comes up with a list of feature articles that includes the word tree, or brief articles down here that includes tree. So let's say we wanted to look at the Birds of Paradise article. We just click on it. And there we go, we're back to the Browse magazine screen. You can see those same options to scroll through the magazine here or zoom in and out. One of the nice features when you search is the relevant pages thing here, which shows which pages your search terms were on, and you can toggle back and forth between the different relevant pages to see. Here, if you click on the down button for citation and tools, you can see a couple more options that you have. These little icons here allow you to do a few more things with the article. You can save it by clicking on the star. You can email it. You can add a bookmark. You can print it. So let's say we wanted to save this page. If you scroll back up to the top, you can see that you can do a search for anything you wanted that might be in a National Geographic magazine. So again, let's try our search for tree. Just a basic search, we'll type it in. You can see it gives you some options. And here's all the feature articles that we have. Obviously there's quite a few. Tree is a pretty broad search. But you can limit it here on the left-hand side by content type. You can add another term to limit it by. You can limit it by subject here, or by publication year. For example, 1980 to 1989. So that gives us 61 articles with the term tree. If you wanted to do a more advanced search, something more complex than just a term, you can click on advanced search, and here you can see you can change the field that you're searching in, and you can limit it by different things right from the start. Let's take a look at some of our other options besides just browsing or searching. In addition to searching for terms, you can also search for a particular image by clicking on the image search here next to Browse Magazines. When we do that, it takes us to another search screen. So let's say we wanted an image of a tree this time. So we type that in, and this is nice. You can limit it by the type of image you wanted. Maybe you want a cartoon or a painting. In this case, we just want any type of image of a tree. So we click search. And here we have all our articles that include images of trees. So let's see what trees are in the African soccer article. We click on the title, and it takes us again to the View Magazine page. And you can see here the relevant page of this article with the tree on it is 116, and there's only the one image. There's no other ones that you can toggle between. Our other option up here is the term frequency. This is kind of interesting because it lets you see how a various subject has appeared in National Geographic magazines throughout its history. So let's use tree again. You type it in. You can say you wanted it for the full range. You can change the year to just say a particular decade or any other year range, the type of content, and you can do it by frequency or popularity. Once you've chosen your options, if you scroll down, let's hit search, and it'll generate a graph. So the number of times tree has appeared in the documents in National Geographic in various years. If, for example, we wanted to see the number of times that trees made it on a magazine cover, we could limit it to the content type just magazine covers. We click search again, and there we go. You can see what years a tree has made it to a magazine cover of National Geographic. In addition to searching, you have some options up here. It shows you the items that you've saved. So if you remember when we clicked on the star, it saved that article for us. So you can save any article you find interesting, and you'll have a nice handy list here that you can refer back to. The other option is your search history. So you can click on that, and it gives you a list of all the different searches you found. So if you did a search that you wanted to come back to, you could look here in your search history. You can also change the language that you view the website in. We're going to stick to English so we know what we're doing. So that's a basic overview of the National Geographic Virtual Library Database. To review, if you go to the Lethbridge Public Library homepage and click on their digital content option, and then scroll down to the database that you want, click on it. If you just feel like browsing around, you don't have to sign in. You can look at various issues, you can do searches, and if you want those options to save articles, save searches, make bookmarks, you can log in by creating an account. When you're done, you can always log out so no one else can access your account. And then if you want, you can return to your library. So that's a brief overview of how to use the National Geographic Virtual Library Database. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.